Thousands of dollars on classroom decorations? That's a lot of money. Hello, it's Holden with Classroom Camp, and I found another article that I found interesting, so let's discuss it. The title is Some TikTok Teachers Are Shelling Out More Than $1,000 Designing Colorful, Cozy Classrooms. Look inside the classrooms that are delighting students while getting thousands of likes on social media by Madeline Fitzgerald of Quartz. And you can see here one of the pictures of the classroom. Look, it's got the couch at the bottom. You got the balloons hanging from the ceiling. Everything is color coordinated. I mean, just who wouldn't want to learn in this classroom? And the article starts out saying, the start of the new academic year invariably means that teachers are stocking up on new classroom supplies, but for some educators, the cost of preparing their classrooms is decidedly, key word there, decidedly more expensive than normal. And I say this, I point out decidedly because teachers are always saying that they're underpaid and underappreciated. And look, then you have the teachers on the other end of the spectrum that they're going out of their way to spend lots of money on classroom decorations. So interesting. But here it says, I have been in a boring classroom where you can't wait to leave. Kaylee Sloan, 27, told the Wall Street Journal. But a decorated classroom that's outside the norm is fun and inspiring, she explained, adding that it can affect the way students learn. And I definitely agree with that. I think that, it is fun learning in a classroom that looks fun, that has personality, that is exciting. And you can see these videos here, K_Sloan, shout out. She's giving her, just showing how she set up her classroom. So you can look her up if you want to see more. It says Sloan, who spent more than $1,000 decorating her second grade classroom to resemble a 1970s coffee shop, might be on the extreme end of things. Might be. But social media reveals that more and more teachers are putting up stick and peel wallpaper, buying special rugs, and covering furniture with fancy throw pillows. And it goes on. And I believe it shows some more videos from TikTok, yes, of other teachers, schoolgirls style decor, and others who are doing the same thing, following this trend. So I have just a few thoughts on this, and nothing too crazy, but so this is what I want to say. Social media can have a detrimental effect on our mental health. One of the reasons is we get the fear of missing out. We see the lifestyles of others, their accomplishments, and we want the same kinds of things. We aspire to be what other people, we look at that and we're envious and jealous and say, I want to do that. What this person is doing, I want to do that. And with this in mind, some teachers may see what these teachers are doing and, going seemingly above and beyond and want to aspire to that. Spending hard-earned money, personal money, creating lavish classrooms that look like a child's birthday party, a quinceañera, or even a wedding reception. I think these classrooms look spectacular. Impractical? Maybe. I don't know how balloons necessarily fit into the lesson design, and it does seem like a lot of upkeep, but in my opinion, these things are not things to aspire to. And I have 2 points that I would like to make. First of all, and this video is mainly directed at new teachers getting into the profession, because I have experienced and had some of these ideas that I'm going to be talking about. I have been guilty of of being the type of person that I'm speaking to. So I would just like to just hear me out here for a second. So classroom decorations do not determine your effectiveness as a teacher. And in that respect, teachers need not let what they see on the internet and what these other teachers are doing affect their self-esteem or their self-concept. You shouldn't look at these things and see that as the pinnacle of education and try to pursue that. Just recognize it for what it is, which is strictly entertainment for the most part. Okay, you don't have to do all these things. A lot of it is for entertainment purposes, at least I believe. That's why people are putting it out there on TikTok, showing exactly what they did, getting lots of attention and all that. And sure, the students, it's great for the students and everything, but back to what I originally said, decorations do not determine your effectiveness as a teacher. So all of this stuff that these teachers are doing, it looks great and all, but it doesn't actually say anything about whether they are a good teacher or not. I've seen some great classrooms with people in them who, I'll just say, are not on their A game. Okay, so don't see that and think that that's something to aspire to. That's the best, because it doesn't mean anything. It is entertainment. It is a look. It is the outward, superficial appearance of education. The second point that I would like to make is that you shouldn't feel obligated to compete with these kinds of things. Seeing that, you shouldn't think that you need to compete or you need to try and do better. It could be inspiring, but I would say don't try and compete with this, because decorating a classroom already costs a lot of time and money as it is. And here in this, we're talking thousands of dollars, or at least $1,000. I mean, that's, again, the article admitted on the extreme spectrum. But without going that overboard, it still costs a lot of money. And it still costs a lot of time. It takes up a lot of your time. I can't imagine how much time it takes to do something like that. So where I teach, we get a $200 stipend at the beginning of the year. And it may seem like a lot, but you'd be surprised at how fast this goes. And then you also factor in the time that it takes to put up those decorations. And some teachers actually go up to the schools in the middle of the summer to decorate their classrooms because they feel like they're not going to have enough time in the school year. And sometimes that is true. We actually had some built-in time to decorate our classrooms this year, which I was thankful for. But so yeah, it takes up time and money. And again, you hear teachers complaining about low pay and being able to work all these hours outside of school. But then you see things like this and it's like, okay, you that's fine if you want to spend all that time and money, but you shouldn't complain about the conditions that teachers are living in if that's what you want to do. Because nobody is asking you to do that, to go to that level, but you have decided to do that. And either way, teachers don't feel like you need to compete with something like that, because it takes a lot. And I do agree that teachers are expected to spend a lot of their personal money and spend a lot of their personal time. And if you're looking at this and thinking that you need to do this, you're setting yourself up for burnout, disappointment, and failure in the end. So to wrap this up, at the end of the day, teachers are entitled to decorate their classrooms however they want, as long as they adhere to school policies. I would say, as far as these TikTok teachers, take inspiration from what they're doing, but don't feel bad if your classroom doesn't measure up to theirs. And if you think that you need to try and compete, it's a trap. I see a lot of first-year teachers who come in and throw up decorations with no rhyme or reason, trying to imitate what they see on the internet. I see it all the time, just throwing up colorful things, and a lot of it has absolutely nothing to do with their content area. It's not practical, but they do it anyways because they see stuff like this. They think, oh, I gotta spend all this money, I gotta decorate my classroom, I gotta do this and that. You don't necessarily have to. So just remember my 2 points. Number 1, classroom decorations do not determine your effectiveness as a teacher. Just focus on your craft, focus on what's inside and who you are on the inside as a teacher and the value that you bring to the students. And my second point, don't feel like you need to compete with what you see on the internet. Social media isn't always happy, and it isn't always what it appears to be. Well, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. What do you think? Are you willing to spend thousands of dollars decorating your classroom? Do you think these teachers are crazy for doing that? Let me know down in the comment section below, and make sure that you like this video if you like this content. Also, subscribe to the channel to support the channel. Hit that bell icon because then you'll get updates on all the videos I'll be bringing you. News, trends, tips, tricks, reviews, free resources for education, all from Classroom Camp. Thank you for watching. Until next time.